This week, you awaken to discover yourself in your high school at night, so you do what any normal person would do, which is go for a nice, relaxing swim. Oh, look at this. I got the whole place to myself. At night, alone, in the dark.
What the heck?
This is our review of High School, A Dirty Secret.
I'd like to thank the publisher for providing me a review copy of the game.
It was developed by
Mitsuki!
and published by
JanduSoft.
The game was released on the PlayStation Store on November 5th for the price of $12.49. Oh boy, they're bean farmers. We're on a roll this month. Is this like the fourth game now that we've reviewed where the player's given like a flashlight to fumble around their way through a dark maze? I think so. I guess it's just a concept that works well for creating an uneasy and nervous energy within the player, like real quick. Although High School Dirty Secrets was hit with the ESRB's mature rating for blood and violence, there really isn't a terrible much horror contained in this title. Occasional blood smeared on the walls, sure, and signs and clues of murder. But for the most part, they're all just subtle undertones. So you're thrown into the role of a female protagonist who awakens in her high school at night, dazed and confused. Okay, totally normal, nothing strange here so far. But wait, something's wrong. She can't find her cell phone anywhere. Oh my God, now stay calm, breathe. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Just gotta find it. Oh geez, this could be a real crisis. What if I could never find it? Oh, okay, never mind. It's right there. No big deal. Oh, wait, what's this? No cell service? No Wi-Fi? No data? No network? No! Say it's not so! Okay. Now we've really got to get out of here. As you explore the dark, eerie hallways, you come across cryptic messages and strange phenomena appear, revealing dark secrets. Soon you'll discover you're truly not alone, and it's up to you to log clues, take photos, and receive mysterious messages on your phone that has no service. Wait a minute. How am I receiving these messages with no service? What is this? The mysterious paranormal network? So, yeah, you run around in the dark with a flashlight, avoiding this ghoul who keeps on appearing and chasing you around, and piecing together clues and finding keys to unlock new areas. To find more clues and more keys to unlock more areas. Rinse and repeat, you fumble around in the dark and the ghoul chases you. The storyline moves things along in a very disjointed and cryptic manner, as each floor of the school is slightly different than the other, just slightly, which provides a minimal sense, I guess, of progression, somewhat. But overall, it's all just a lot of repeated objects and environments. Achievement and trophy hunters will find a fairly straightforward platinum here, although a guide would be highly recommended to try and speedrun the experience. I was disappointed to find that there were no other NPCs to interact with, no hidden items, secret areas, shortcuts, or that most of the objects in the game had no interactivity other than the items that were truly just strictly aligned with the plotline and storyline progression. They did include collectibles, but this too seems like it was kind of pointless and added at the last moment. The game provides the option to play in first person, where the real gameplay and everything occurs. And this odd third-person view that I never really understood why it was put in the game. You can't really interact with anything or do anything other than walk and run around. I really think it was just put in the game to provide gamers a way to view the character models', we'll just say, artistic assets, maybe? So, other than that, the story seemed a bit shallow, and backtracking through the same hallways for 2 hours is not exactly the way I would choose to spend my Tuesday night. With blood smeared on the dark hallways, it doesn't exactly come across as horrifying, and the enemy AI just kind of walks in a straight line towards you, which eliminates any sense of being scary for adult players. The Nightmare Anomaly was oddly over-sexualized, with the obvious emphasis on long, bony chicken legs and a chest that was just so oversized it whoops, look out! It looks like my shirt just popped open, whoopsie! I don't know if this was an intentional call out to like the nurses from Silent Hill, or just Eastern culture being what it is. And, with no real replay value or reason to ever return to this title once running through it, it earned a flat score of 2 beans out of 5. Yep, well, that wraps up that review right there. Here's some notes I took. Put the keys to the tractor. So, we make these new review videos every week, so if you're an indie developer or there's something you want to see, or maybe something you don't want to see. And if you haven't noticed, I've been working with select publishers this year. Feel free to reach out if you're interested in adding your game to our future reviews. Be sure to visit again next week
as we continue to take humorous stabs at some of the industry's new and upcoming titles.
The name's John Roy.
Safe out there. We'll see you next time on The Frog.